Hi y'all, welcome back to the channel, The Scent Diaries. This is Heather. We're gonna go continue on with the spring scents, but before we begin, a couple disclaimers. Again, please excuse the nails. I've been doing some inside gardening, getting some seedlings and some sprouts ready to be planted as soon as it gets warmer. Where I'm at, I believe it's zone 7 or yeah, zone 7A or B. I'm not sure. It's kind of confusing which zone exactly we are because different websites say different things, but it is zone 7. And here it doesn't really get warm enough until about Easter. I usually wait till like about a week after Easter to begin my outdoor planting because it seems like there's always that one last freeze right at when Easter or after Easter. Although Easter this year is going to be late. It's not going to be till like I think maybe April 20th or something, which last year it was in the end of March, which is crazy. I didn't know it could change that much. So I may be able to do it then, or I don't know. You never know exactly in Tennessee, northern, central Tennessee, exactly when you're going to be able to do it. You just have to plant them and hope that there's not going to be one last freeze after you do so. But I do really enjoy gardening. I might make a couple videos of that, but it wreaks havoc on your nails. If you like having your nails pretty, I mean, I guess you could wear gloves, but that never works for me. I like to be able to actually feel what I'm doing, get my hands in the dirt. So the nails are just going to have to suffer for that. But today we are going to switch it up just a little bit. Instead of a Bath and Body Works fragrance, I do have a Victoria's Secret fragrance, first one I've done for this channel. And please excuse if the camera keeps like auto focusing. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I noticed that in my last video, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to make it stop doing that. But like I said, I'm still new to this, still trying to figure out what in the world's going on. So just bear with me and just have patience with that. But today we are going to be talking about a Victoria's Secret scent here called Sugared Petals. And on the back here it says, delicate white flowers adorn golden macaroons, enjoy. So that one's a little bit more descriptive than some of their other ones. So white flowers and macaroons. This scent, I actually really like it. It is the same like scent profile as warm vanilla sugar. So if you know that scent, it's the same scent profile. It's in that family. But I actually like this one a lot more. Warm vanilla sugar is a lot lighter. Like this seems to last longer, and it has like a warmer, sweeter, just cozier feel to it than warm vanilla sugar does. But I do like this scent profile. Also, Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter, which is another one I have, has the same scent profile. And again, this is the one that really beats out the others for me. I like this one a lot. I think it's for that kind of scent. This one's really top tier. And, it's that spring gourmand floral kind of scent that I've just been loving lately. So, yeah, this one's really good. It's kind of hard. It's so sugary. And it's also extremely floral. But not in a. Like, I know that it says white florals, but to me, it doesn't seem too white florally. Like it doesn't give that mature, intense white floral smell that you would associate with white florals. I think a lot of people see that and they get a little intimidated. They're like, ooh, white flowers. Those are the strong, heady, more mature ones. But this is not really like that. This is a very youthful, playful, sweet, warm scent. And it lasts pretty good. I mean, it's not beast mode. Let me spray it. I know, probably shouldn't spray it in my hair, but I do. It's not beast mode, like you're not going to knock people's socks off with this or anything, but they will smell it and people are going to think that you smell good. Most people, there's very few people, especially men, men love sweet scents. So this is just one of those, especially macarons. I know some people say macaroons. I might have said macaroon earlier. I apologize if I did that. It's not macaroon, it's macaron. Those are two totally different things. A macaroon is some kind of, they're both desserts, but a macaroon is some kind of coconut ball thing. I've never even had one. And then a macaron is cookies from Paris, which is what this is, um, has a scent note for. Um, I was also going to talk about how right now the big thing with Bath and Body Works, and what everybody's talking about is the Disney collection, the Disney princesses that's out right now, which I am not probably not going to review because I really I don't think I'm gonna make a purchase for those. I'm not really. I love Disney movies, sure, but I'm not like a crazy, like obsessed Disney adult. I haven't heard awesome things about the scents. Like most people have said that they have gotten them for collector's purposes and not because the scent is just knocking their socks off, and that they have other scents in their collection that are similar but better. So for me, it's just I get from a reviewer standpoint how you would want that. But I did just recently place an order for some of the everyday luxuries, which I've really been loving that line. I will review that line when I get a chance, when I get to it. Um, and I didn't want to place another order that soon after. And really, it's just not, it's not, itching, that scratching that itch to shop or whatever. It's not doing really anything for me, any of those scents. So we're going to skip those. I have heard that there is going to be a third launch of Everyday Luxuries sometime, soon. I'm not exactly sure when. And I am really excited about that, especially because I've heard there's one that's going to be called Pistachio Glaze. I think Pistachio Glaze is that what it's called? I think so. But I really do like pistachio since I've got a couple that I will be reviewing already in my collection. And that just sounds delicious. So we're gonna do that. And I don't know if I'm gonna do an individual videos for each of my everyday luxuries. I probably will, and then maybe like an overall to show you everything I've got. Because so far I have, I believe, 7 of that collection, and they're all really good. Like that collection has like pretty much every scent has wowed me, at least the ones that I've gotten. Maybe there's others that I haven't gotten my hands on that are just not, going to be up my alley. I don't know, but they're all so far very, very strong. They last, they project. Um, Bath and Body Works has somewhat had an issue with their quality over the past several years. Just in general, they're not as strong, or when they bring a scent back as a repackage, it's just not as strong as it was, or they've changed the formula or whatever. But for some reason, that line they have done very well with. And like, if you can make some of them that strong, why can't you make all of them that strong? I don't understand what it is, like what, yeah, whatever. But and then there's another one that's supposed to be coming out called Sweetest Song, I believe. And that one's got really cute packaging, very different packaging. It's got like that unique top that I think Justin White had. um, I don't know what the top is called, where it's like, faceted or something. And then the bottle itself, I believe, is like a pinkish, tannish, rosy kind of color. So I do want to get my hands on that if I get a chance to. They just be releasing so much, though. I mean, goodness gracious, unless you're one of the big time YouTubers, you really like how you just can't be buying all of those. They release like I think in just the past year, there was a YouTuber that reviewed all of them. I think it was this guy Shops, Chris. He reviewed all of the scents that they released last year, and I believe it was 112 fragrances in 1 year. Like that is crazy, and that's just for one company. And then you have Victoria's Secret that's releasing stuff, maybe not quite as much as Bath and Body Works, but they're releasing stuff too. Which I mean, it's kind of the same. They're owned by the same like, you know, person or corporation or whatever. So you got this one company basically that's releasing hundreds of scents a year, and that's why I really rely off of these reviews because unless you're just getting them to review and you're just getting them to collect, like, as you know, like Bonnie does, she collects all of them, like a one of every scent, as like a museum sort of thing, and that is so cool. But unless you're gonna do that, then you're just gonna have a lot of repeat scents, or a lot of scents that's like it's got cute packaging but the scent is just not there, or a lot, or that it's like the scent is great but it just doesn't last. So the reviews really help me. I almost always watch a review before I make a purchase on any kind of fragrance, because if everybody's saying, you know, it's basically water in a really cute bottle, then I don't want it, you know? But this is really good. The more I smell it, the more I want to smell it, you know? If you like that DNA, the warm vanilla sugar type DNA, but you want one that's going to last a little bit longer, because that one is extremely light. It fades very quickly. Then you should definitely give this one a shot. I know it's not. Let's see, what is it? Oh, it says. That's funny. It's on the back. It says delicate white flowers, golden macarons, and on the front it says sweet macaron and shimmering woods. So I guess it has flowers, macaron, and woods. I've noticed I like a lot of scents that have like a shimmering woods note, or a floral sweet woods note. I know Ariana Grande has a lot of scents that have that kind of profile, where it's like, you know, sweet woods or whatever, floral, gourmand kind of scents. So that's usually just right up my alley. And I know that this is not available right now. Like, you're not going to be able to find this on their website, but you could get it from a reseller, which, you know, if you don't like doing that, I totally get it. I'm doing a lot of this also just not necessarily to influence or to, you know, promote people buying a certain scent. One, just to review it, but also this is scent diary, so this is kind of like a video recording diary for me when I'm older and I want to look back at the scents that I've had, and remember them. I'll be able to go through these videos and see what I thought about them, revisit them if, you know, I've used it all up by then and I might have forgot I even had it without these videos. So this is just kind of a way for me to like document my own collection for my own future purposes. And I know that this channel is called Scent Diaries, but I was thinking I may do some other things as well, like some lifestyle content, you know, just talking about motherhood, things like that. I do have one of my sons is nonverbal, so or at least so far, he's only 3.5, but he has not begun speaking. We're in the process of trying to detox him from heavy metals, because I've heard that works. I've heard things like goat's milk works, which I've gotten into a herd share to begin him on that. And I'm also in the process of trying to get him into speech therapy. And I've noticed that when you hear other people talk about like their struggles with having a non-verbal child, or things that work to improve their communication, it makes you know, kind of not feel so alone about it. It gives you tips on other things you could try that you may never even thought of, you know, that might potentially work, because I've heard children going from not speaking at all to speaking clearly, just by being detoxed, or just by having speech therapy. For instance, my nephew was not talking really at all. They got him into a really good speech therapy, and now he's talking pretty well. So yeah, I might do some of that, or just some of like I could even do ghost stories, because I have had a pretty crazy life. Some really wild and unexplainable things have happened to me. I mean, I grew up in a haunted house, straight up haunted house. So I may break down some of those stories, because I just find that super interesting. I like to be a little bit scared, you know, not be able to sleep scared, but a little bit, you know, freaked out. So just let me know, you know, drop a comment if you want anything like that, if you're interested in that. If not, I can just keep on with just the fragrance content, because I'll continue to do that anyways. I just thought I could sprinkle in some of the other things that I just find interesting that I've been through. But yeah, that is all I have for today, and that was Sugar Petals by Victoria's Secret. I hope that y'all have a wonderful afternoon, and God bless.